Peter Obi, forget about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, forget about Atiku, forget about all the people clamoring here. Julius Jonathan, they want to be president. Your next president will be a young man, very dark man. Go and write it down. That is the person that is going to deal with these evil people. What did I say? Forget about all the things, because whatever they are coming up with will not stand, though, because youth will take their country by fire, by force. If I'm telling you, don't take prophecy for granted, because very, very soon, people who say will not go rest in this country, but they don't think this one are pastors or this one are agitators. This one will come within them and break them down. And we chase them, and they will hands off from punishing and troubling our life in this country. Watch out and see. Watch out and see. If it not happen now, it will happen soon. It's spiritually designed. And there's a spiritual backup that will make it happen, so that everybody who are agitating can have their freedom to be a citizen of a country.
Una hear them? That is the problem. That will always be the problem. The prophets has prophesied 2027 winner, the person that will be Nigeria's next president. And this person is VDM. What is the name of the pastor? Oh, he's a prophet. Also not a prophet called Prophet David. Prophet Dr. David Kinsley Elijah. Prophet Elijah, explain to us how very dark man will be Nigeria's next president. Let me even read the summary of watching him talk for this video. Forget about Peter Obi, forget about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, forget about Atiku Abubakar, and forget about all those clamoring to be Nigeria president in 2027. Your next president is VDM. Go and write it down. He said, on our next president, na very dark man. And he said, me wanna go write it down if it no happen. So, prophet, at this juncture, I have to start asking questions. So, Prophet Elijah, how will a very dark man be Nigeria president? Which political party is he going to be running with? As of today in Nigeria, very dark man not there for any political party. He's not in ADC, he's not in NDC, he's not in APC, neither is he in AAC. So on that day of election, how are we supposed to vote for very dark man? Which platform, which political platform are we going to use? And this thing where you say God will tell you, did God reveal it to you in the dream or in the trance? Were you in a trance or were you dreaming? How will God make very dark man Nigeria president? Will he go to very dark man house and carry him and go and keep him in Asorok? Or just don't say in Asorok, see Anoya with the president of Nigeria. How did God explain this thing for you? Because we are very inquisitive. I am curious. I want to know. Which strategy God want to use to make VDM Nigeria next president? In AAC, APC, Tinubu is the flag bearer, is APC presidential candidate. In ADC, Atiku Abubakar, now the person where they tell us be ADC presidential candidate. In NDC, Peter Obi is the presidential candidate. Even in AAC, Omoyele Sowore is the president of a presidential candidate of AAC. So coming in the next election, these are the people, anybody that intend to vote for their favorite candidate, you have to vote for these political parties. It's either you are voting APC, NDC, or ADC. Omoyele Sowore is not even in the picture to start with. If you had said that God will show you for dream or for trance, that the next president of Nigeria will be Omoyele Sowore, and I will start also asking questions. I will ask you, how will Omoyele Sowore become Nigeria president in 2027? Knowing fully well that Sowore they get only 14,000 votes. How will you leave somebody that scored 6.1 million votes, even 6.9 million votes, and now tell me that somebody that has 14,000 votes in the last election in 2023 is the potential president of, is going to be the potential president of Nigeria? I will ask question. Abi, is there going to be a revolution that will make Omoyele Sowore Nigeria president? But VDM, no day for APC, no day NDC, no day. He doesn't even have any candidates. As of today, very dark man, I never say, okay, in the support P2B, or in the support Atiku, or in the support Tinubu, or even on more election to be Nigeria president. Do you understand? Do you know the painful part of this whole thing is? The gullible people were there for this church don't swallow this message, hook, line, and sink, and they're not going to ask questions. Because Papa say, my Papa say, Daddy have spoken, and we don't have any other reason to antagonize. The members were there for this church now not go start to ask questions. How will VDM be Nigeria president? Are you trying to tell them that they should not vote because God want to perform a miracle? God want to, a miracle will happen. Just the way when they tell us, Virgin Mary, the Joseph, appear hako, that the Holy Spirit just put belly for Virgin Mary, and she now born the Savior of the world, which is Jesus Christ. They say she was a virgin, and she got pregnant. And the question is, how can a virgin become Nigeria? How can a virgin rather be pregnant? A virgin cannot be pregnant. Before you become pregnant, you must have done something with a man, right? So in the aspect of this very dark man, how will a very dark man now live where he is? And the next thing we see is that he has been crowned the Nigeria president. Is it the Fulani? Is it the Fulani hegemony and Fulani oligarchy? Now them go allow very dark man to be Nigeria president. By how? Is it through ballot? Or is it a military coup? Very dark man, the last time I checked, is not a military man. It's not a police. It's not a civil defense. It's not navy. It's not even road safety. Very dark man is not a uniform man. If maybe very dark man is an army, I would say maybe it's through a military coup. Maybe it's through a coup. If very dark man is in any of these political parties, I would say maybe anything can just happen. Anything can just happen. The dynamics of Nigeria politics could just swing and change. And before you know it, he don't turn to the table of very dark man. He has a party. But as of today, he does not have a political party. He doesn't even have a political candidate. So how is VDM, Prophet Elijah? Explain to us in details how very dark man is going to be Nigeria president. Now, issue where they get what you be Christians. And I know they ask questions. For this church now, many of them open their 32 teeth. Many of them open their brown teeth. They laugh this particular message will not come from anywhere. It's different that this pastor is sleeping, or maybe he has malaria. He sleep, and inside the dream, oh, he saw very dark man as the crown of the president of Nigeria. He wake up, wow, I saw very dark man as they say him be president of Nigeria. That is not prophecy, that is dream. And if he be typhoid, I will not typhoid or malaria. And you cannot come out and start telling us that dream is prophecy. Dream is not prophecy. Dream has never been prophecy. Most of the dreams where you the dream now waiting you imagine. Your imagination cannot automatically metamorphose into a prophecy. You can't be teaching your dreams as prophecy. You cannot be prophesying your dreams as prophecy. Now the issue. You see this Prophet Elijah. Prophet Elijah will have to explain to us how VDM could be Nigeria president. Is it God that told him? Or he has night fever? Now the gullible people were there for the church at the pit. Nigeria need a lot of psychiatric hospital. Nigeria need more psychiatric hospital than the main hospital. Many people were there for hospital to say them they're sick. They are not sick. They are mad, but they don't know. Many are mad, but only few are roaming. Oh, you don't wait for when they remove their clothes. In Nigeria, I will not be surprised that over 70% of Nigerians are mentally not okay. Mental disorder. But then they wear clothes. But they are showing signs of madness. Before you know it, hey, couple. Another signs of madness, they make them to talk, waiting they know if you talk. Because I want to understand how you will stand on the pulpit. You will be teaching thousands of people, prophesying to thousands of people that VDM is their next president. If the man is a skit maker or a content creator, I'll say maybe he's just creating content. A skit maker. But these members will go home with the advice of, or the prophecy of a Papa saying a VDM, and they will continue waiting. And he even tell us, he went further to tell us to write it down. The audacity. Elijah, you went further to tell us to write it down. What do we write down? What should we write down? That very dark man will be Nigeria's next president. So after 2027 general election and the winner is declared, VDM is not the president of Nigeria like you are promulgating. What will happen to you? What should we do to you? What should we do to you, Elijah? You must come out and answer this question. This is false prophecy. It's not true. You can't just open your mouth. Wow. God is saying very... If you are a fan of very dark man, I understand that. I have nothing against very dark man becoming the Nigeria president or becoming the president of Nigeria. If it's possible, then it's good. We have been clamoring for younger people to be Nigeria president, to change the political trajectory. That is what we have been yearning for. It will not be a bad idea if very dark man is Nigeria president, but let's face facts. Let's be factual. Let's be realistic. And let's not just be living in la la land. Let's stop all this, prophecy like 2037, very dark man. The pastor know that it's not true. Are you saying it because you just want to be happy? Please, if you are a member of this church, I want you to understand that very dark man is not contesting to be Nigeria president. And there is no way you can be Nigeria president. You cannot be contesting to be Nigeria president and automatically they make you the president of the same president of Nigeria and Azazo. The same president of Nigeria, people go buy themselves on top and are waiting they go just carry give VDM, like wear him the emblem of presidency. And this man is speaking with so much guts, like speaking with so much authority, and the church members are shouting, ha! Who did this to us? Who did this to you people? My God, it's your moon. That is why I always call you people out, you prophets. You people that call yourself pastors, I have nothing against you. I have a whole lot about the way you instill this fake teaching, prophecy to these people that you know are gullible. Because this one now don't hypnotize his own members. They are not thinking right again. Papa say. As the church don't end, you hear, oh, Papa say VDM is Nigeria's next president. Oh. Papa say VDM. On the day of election, are we going to see VDM on the ballot? Are we going to see VDM? Which party? Please don't take this message. As of today, it is either you are voting for Tinubu or you are voting for Elijah Atiku Abubakar or you are voting for Peter Obi. I won't even call Showore because anybody that say I'm voting for Showore, the person is either deceiving himself or don't know what he's talking about or is not politically inclined. The people who say they go vote for Tinubu, I already know that those people are not normal. In their brain, like their brain is not working. And maybe many of them are voting because of tribe. There is no sensible person in Nigeria that will go to vote and vote for Tinubu. The person is simply mad. That is why Nigeria need more psychiatric hospitals than churches. If you say you are the people voting for Elijah Atiku Abubakar, I will say you are also not normal. Yes. You can't be normal. You can't be a sensible person and you want to move from frying pan to fire. The same way you move from frying pan with Buhari and you enter the fire with Tinubu and you also want to move to Atiku Abubakar. And I ask you, what makes you think that Atiku will be different from Tinubu and Buhari? You don't know that they are the same people? For Buhari time, life was a little manageable. Like you can breathe small. For Tinubu administration, you can't breathe. Like the poor can no longer breathe. You are being suffocated. For Atiku tenure, and you know he has been running for more than 3 decades. For Atiku, you will want to go vote for Atiku. Atiku has been running. Do you think Alhaji Atiku Abubakar have the interest of Nigerians at heart? At 81 years old, he still wants to be Nigeria president. Even when he's old and frail, and you know he can do nothing. Does it mean that he so much loves Nigerians? The answer remains no. Now, the only person you are going to be casting your ballot for, voting for, and I will see you as a human being, is His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi. As soon as you say you are voting for Peter Obi, I start seeing you as a human being. But you can't tell me, if you are, like I said, if you are voting for more election, you are simply deceiving yourself. You are not telling yourself the truth. You are being clever by half. You are deceiving yourself. Voting for Atiku, voting for Showore means that you just want to vote for, indirectly vote for Atiku. And yeah, but you don't know how to come out plain. So the people voting for P2B are actually the people that want to see Nigeria try to work. Nigeria is not working. What we are even asking for is for Nigeria to try to pretend like you want to work. Because to fix Nigeria, it's not a day, it's not a day journey. It has to take a whole lot of commitment. It has to take a lot of passion. It has to take a lot of compassion, zeal, before you can even attempt to make Nigeria habitable. So, Prophet Elijah, the VDM where you they advertise, where you say now waiting God to tell you, you have to explain to us the political party where VDM dey. Let's say that I want to vote for Very Dark Man. Which party am I going to vote? Is it VDM party or is it Ratel party? Is it Ratel party? Ratel have political party now? Child. Well, if you say let them deceive you, be deceived. It's not every prophecy they tell you, you swallow. You take hook, line, and sinker. Sometimes, learn to ask questions. Learn to ask questions. You guys will stay in the church. When I go sit down like cow. When I know they ask question, I will sit down in the church like this, and the pastor will tell me, say, the next president of Nigeria is VDM. And I go, they laugh. I go ask some question. Even if they know they ask question for that service, at the end of the church, I will ask question. I've done it before, I will do it again. I can't watch you spilling something that is damageable. There are some teachings that can damage, like the psyche of somebody, because they didn't never grace sit down for my head. And you don't allow something like this to fly. Because a lot of people are going to be banking on Very Dark Man will be Nigeria president. They will not even come out to vote. Or the person will tell me maybe he's indirectly working for Tinubu. Because that is most of them are using different formats. If you say that it's VDM, then there is no party for VDM, meaning that the church members will not come out to vote on the day of election. They are not going to vote. Because the pastor said that VDM would be the next president of Nigeria. So they want to watch the miracle happen. So if the miracle not happen, what thing will happen to you? Elijah. Prophet Elijah. If Very Dark Man is not crowned the next president of Nigeria, what should we tell you? You won't close your church? Are we betting? Are you going to close your church? Or will your church continue functioning? It will take another 3,000 years for black people to start having sense as far as religion and Christianity in Nigeria is concerned. Thank you for watching.